What's up, guys? We are here with the first pilot too of the Anything New York show. And I told this idea to my buddy Germ. I thought he would be a great first guest, and I knew that you would be down for anything. So, Germ, welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for being the first guest.
I didn't realize I was the first. I thought it might have been the second or something, but I'm the first. I'm honored. Thank you for having me, Brett.
Well, when I thought of the idea, because for a while I wanted to start a podcast, but I didn't know how I could make it different than everyone else's and make it more fun. So then I was like, you know what? How about if I do a podcast, turn into a show where the visuals and the story of what's going on behind us plays into it.
Yeah,
and
I mean, we're in Times Square right now. This is a...
we got to start off with the bang, guys.
Yeah, got to start off with the bang.
And we get to start off with Germ. I knew that you would be down too, and I was thinking of guests. I went through like a list. So they'd be great second or third guests, but I didn't know if they'd be down for anything. And I knew that you would be. So give a little background to the audience, because you're a photographer, videographer. Also, you went mega fucking viral this year. And
so I am a storyteller. If we boil it down, I like to consider myself a storyteller. And my tool that I use is a camera usually. So my background is photography. I'm now getting more into filmmaking, telling stories through TikTok. So I like making videos where I combine my photography with videos with GIFs, and then I slap a voiceover on top of it to tell the full story, which I find is like most compelling to today's audience online. So, and I have a lot of fun doing it. It's new. I'm exploring this new format for telling stories, and yeah, I'm having fun with it.
I feel like a lot of the audience may not know you by name as of right now, but they probably have seen your TikTok, Instagram viral series, which is the Quarantine Cutie. And it blew up.
Are you gonna show highlights of these videos, like as you're explaining this, like right here or something?
Yeah, we'll show it,
yeah, like,
so the people
right here?
understand.
Like,
because,
cool.
You know, yes, it was funny. It was like, you know, a meme type category thing, but it was also brilliant. Like, it was so creative. It was so well done, and it just everything aligned where it makes sense why that got 50 million views or something crazy like that.
I didn't expect it to go viral. It just happened. Timing. Yeah, I guess everyone needed a story at that moment. This all happened like right at the beginning of quarantine. I was alone in my apartment, and I'm a very outgoing social guy. And I saw someone dancing across the roof for me, so I needed to shoot my shot, and that's when it happened. And I recorded it like from my perspective, just in case. Like I thought it might be interesting to post on TikTok. I had no idea, and then once it all happened, I realized that it would be interesting.
But why it's so fascinating is because, well, the first point is when that happened and I saw the success that you're getting, all the news articles and, you know, all these amazing things happening to you, I was like in my house like, that makes so much sense, because Germ's such a great guy. Like, you're such a good friend, amazing photographer as well, and I was like, he deserved that so much. So
appreciate that.
It was cool that everything that you worked towards just like kind of pay off in a weird way you probably didn't expect.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to go viral like that, but it happened, and it feels cool. It feels good to like put out a feel good story out there, and I honestly think, I mean, based on the DMs I get, it's like it brings people joy and hope in like this time where it feels like we don't have much joy and hope. So that made me feel good about it.
That happened in March-ish, right? End of March?
Yeah.
Right during the beginning of quarantine. So now, months later, almost a year, like, how has that changed your life?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, it's changed my life a little bit, not drastically. I'm still the same person, still have the same friends. I'm not like,
Okay,
it's
but
like,
how has it changed your business?
Yes, it's definitely changed my business. Business-wise, 100%.
Okay.
So yeah, because this happened, I got a lot of followers on all my platforms, because I posted it on TikTok. I posted it TikTok originally,
digital currency,
and then
you know?
Instagram, and then Twitter, and I had different audiences on all of them. So, and it went viral on all three, which was crazy. So, yeah, Twitter, it didn't change much about Twitter. I just have more followers on Twitter, but I don't monetize that at all. But Instagram and TikTok, my business is like influencer market. Like I promote brands on my page, and I charge one for the skill that I have to make the content that they could also use on their channels, but two, to put it on my channels, which now have a lot more of an audience. And you know, I'm kind of going off the rails here,
but I 100% agree.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? You want to come say hello?
What's the best piece of advice you guys have ever received?
Don't think. Be happy. No, that shit.
This way?
We want to do something impulsive right now. What should we do? Like, no planning. We just want to find something to do right now.
Ooh, I got an idea.
Let's hear what you got, Germ.
I say go to Bryant Park and play a stranger in chess.
Okay. I don't know how to play chess.
You're gonna have to learn from them too.
Just watch The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. It's a great show. Yes, love to hear it. They're going to play chess. This is why New York is so special.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, everyone's so different here where you can sometimes get like some bad apples, but for the most part there's a lot of good apples here.
Yeah.
Like our 2 new friends right there.
Yeah, 2 new friends, just like that.
Awesome. So back to where we were. What I wanted to say was, you know, it's interesting how you're talking about like your followers and now you know, can charge more and that helps out your business, because my dad doesn't really understand the whole how I make money from brands and stuff like that. And he's like, why are they paying you to like post a photo or make a YouTube video? And I tell him like, Dad, like, you know, like I just hit 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, and thank you. And I was like, that means my stock went up. So if these companies want to get in on that, then they have to pay a higher premium.
Yeah.
And you know, if it was lower, at a lower stock, and they can get in at a lower price. But you know,
Right.
buy low, sell high. Just
It works kind of like that. It's true.
No, yeah.
I mean, so
it's probably the best analogy I can think of.
yeah. And I think another factor is like not even just how many followers you are, but what kind of stuff you create. Like how creative it is, how much effort you put into it,
So why else I really wanted you on this, you know, on the New York show is because to me you capture New York in such a unique way, and I even want to congratulate you because recently you had the cover photo of the New York Magazine. So dude, congratulations.
Thank you.
What was that like, and how did that even come about? Like, to aspiring photographers who are watching, like, what was the process for that?
Yeah, so this all happened at the same time. So this was the craziest.
This is what I'm saying. When I was in my head, I was like, dude, German's just crushing it, and I couldn't be happier for you. So
Thank you. Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Strangest time of my life. Oh, we have a lady singing right behind the cameras.
New York! Woo! Wow. Bravo. Encore, encore. Yeah. Can you sing?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We're gonna have a live performance on the show. Here you go.
Alright.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These little town blues are melting away. Right in the very heart of it, New York, New York. If I can make it here, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
That was amazing. Great work. What's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna. Are you an actual singer? That was good.
Yeah, Deanna Kirk.
Deanna Kirk, guys. Gotta check her out.
Okay, yeah.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Take care. Yep. Dude, we need like a loudspeaker.
Yeah,
so this could be,
beautiful voice.
you know, it's like a talent show.
Yeah.
You just show up, do what you can do.
This is fun. I never really hung out in Times Square before. Bye.
Yeah, it's a weird place to just come hang out, but can you agree with me that, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I really crave coming here just because there is that exciting energy, and yes, it's filled with tourists, but no, it's actually not bad, but it just like is the epitome of New York and just makes me appreciate living here.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like an escape from the rest of the city. It's its own bubble.
Yeah, it really is. It's nice to come here every once in a while. I've probably been here. I actually just celebrated my 10-year anniversary of living in New York.
Welcome.
Moved
You're officially
here.
a New Yorker.
10 years, and I guess it's been 3 months now. 10 years and 3 months. But yeah, I've probably only been here like maybe 10 times. Wow. One time a year, maybe.
Wow.
So this is like my one time of the year.
Wow. Yeah, not saying,
So-
you know, definitely wouldn't recommend coming here very frequently.
But I'm enjoying myself right now. I like this.
Once a year, like it's
Once a
great.
year, yeah. It's good.
Where are you from even originally? I don't even know
So
this.
I'm from, I think you know my hometown, because it's a skate town, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Bethlehem, yeah,
Yeah.
I went to a skate park there once. Okay, I did not know that you were from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Have you always dreamed of moving to the big city?
No, I haven't. So when I was applying to colleges, I wasn't really thinking about location. I wanted to either, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, but I was considering doing an art. But I was kind of scared because like none of my friends were into pursuing the arts, and all my friends were more into like sports and other things, and I was kind of embarrassed to even apply to an art school, but I applied to SVA here in New York, and I got accepted, and then it was the first college I came and visited, and once I came into the city, I was just like, wait, I feel like I should come here. Something about this place, like I need to come, and like it was the best decision I ever made. Not necessarily like SVA was great, but I think what was more important was being in New York, because New York really feels like home now. So I'm grateful to be a part of the city, and also now that I've been here 10 years, I think I can officially be considered a New Yorker.
Yeah,
I think.
I feel like you earned your belt.
Thank you.
Your New York belt. Also, now I love your hoodie, dude.
Yeah, it's
New York or nowhere.
Yep.
I stand by that. I need to get one of those.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're a great brand.
What is it?
It's called New York or Nowhere.
Love
yeah,
it.
so check them out. They're
Alright.
they're my favorite brand lately.
Oh yeah. I need to
So,
get one of those.
yeah. Also, it's like it just happens to match my mask. My mom gave me this mask.
Wow. That's a
And
sign.
It looks
was
very
meant to
similar,
be.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to match today. I
The
just happened to
colorful
pick up
smiley face,
yeah.
dude.
So it is what it is.
So, you know, with your job, you can essentially live everywhere, but obviously even for me and a lot of other creators, this is like the office. This is where you can grow your business. This is where you can make connections and brands. And is that why you stay here? Do you ever feel like, oh, sometimes I want to move to Los Angeles, but...
Nah.
No? What's up, man? An interview. You want to say what's up? It's about just New York, life.
Hanging out.
Yeah, you love New York? You're from New York?
All right, I got
a
a question for you. So I'm a transplant, but I've been here for officially 10 years now. I just celebrated my 10
So
year
you
anniversary.
slash. You half and half.
Am I officially a New Yorker? Or?
No, you half and half.
All right.
You're not fully.
He's a half-blood.
Could I ever
He's
be
a
a New
mogul.
Yorker since I wasn't born here?
You can. You got to be here at least 20 years,
Okay.
30. Then you could be a New Yorker.
Okay, 20 years.
Wow.
is credential.
Usually they say 10, but I like him. He's stiff.
Okay.
He said 20.
You
I
gotta
respect
give you
that.
20.
I respect that.
I
Where
like
you
him
from?
20.
I'm from Pennsylvania originally, around
Oh, okay.
kind of close to it.
You right up the block.
So
You know?
okay, but what about if I was here for all of quarantine? I was here throughout quarantine. I stayed in New York. I didn't leave. Does that up it to maybe 15 years, even though I have 5 years
Do we
left?
give him
or-
some slack?
Nah, you still get 20. Man. we can't blame COVID-19. You know what I mean?
Fair,
so
fair.
now, if you was here for that time, that's a blessing. Because guess what? You still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Money Earning, Mount Vernon.
Money
Oh.
earning. Of course I know Mount Vernon. I never heard anyone call it money earning Mount
Hold on,
Vernon.
you never heard of Heavy D and the Boys?
I know Heavy D and the Boys.
That's Money Earning Mount Vernon.
That's okay. That's where it's from.
that's
All
my
right.
town. Yeah, Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
JB Smooth.
Wow.
Leon Black on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I love JB Smooth.
That's
I'm
who
a
I
big,
work with.
I'm a big
we grew
LD.
up from
sick.
elementary school.
That's awesome.
So we real Mount Vernon,
Nice.
New Yorkers.
I love Larry David.
Yeah.
He-
Hey, JB, he loved Larry David. Everybody loved Larry.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Leon Black.
Yeah. You guys have the same like accent, like Vernon accent.
Yeah, that's the Mount Vernon
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Learn something new every day. Learn something new about New York. Awesome, man. What was your name?
A.B. Butler.
A.B. Butler.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
You too.
It's an
Take
honor.
care of yourself.
Nice
All right,
meeting
you will.
My
Peace.
man. All right. There you go.
What a cool ass dude. Money earned in Mount Vernon. I've never heard of
Never
that.
heard of that.
Do you know where that is?
Isn't there a casino there?
There might be.
Yeah.
I believe it's just like a little bit
It's like
north of the
Westchester-ish,
city. Yeah,
right?
Westchester. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My college was over there, so.
Money earned in Westchester. That
Yep.
doesn't sound as good. It's Money Vernon Mount Vernon.
Yeah, that's a good one. So back to where I feel like that's been like
You just
the
keep getting
ongoing
interrupted. Yeah, I love it, I love it.
It's perfect.
This is how my brain works. I think about something and then I get interrupted and then I go back to it and then all of a sudden it's night and I go to sleep.
That's the good story of the day. I think something's come back to me. It was something about
Cover of New York
Wa-
Mag.
Yeah.
Is that
No,
it?
that was like
That was
20
a while
minutes
ago?
ago.
Wow.
It was about why you love living in New York and your business and things like that. Like why you choose to live here and not LA.
Right. So, first of all, I respect whoever, like, people that move to LA, I get it. I respect it. I'm just 0% interested in it. Like, I have everything I need here. This city, like, I love getting it. My bike's right here. I love getting.
You rode from Brooklyn. Let's just interrupt and say that you rode that bike from Brooklyn all the way here.
Easy. I love it. I mean, it's easy when you enjoy it. So, whether it's on my bike or my skateboard or whatever it is, I love being on wheels and I love how accessible the city is. I could do anything, you know, like right before I met up with Brett, I met up with my friend to get lunch in a whole other part of the city, and then I biked here, then I'm gonna run another errand afterwards, go home. I don't have to get in the car, I don't have to worry about parking tickets. I don't know. I also just don't love, I want to live in a car-free, that's a whole other conversation. Yep. I want to live in a car-free city one day. Maybe it'll be New York.
Yeah. It's nice not owning a car and paying car insurance and having a parking spot. It's just such a big responsibility.
Yeah, so the whole car thing is like a huge reason why I love New York. Also, just like, all my friends are here, the people are great, the energy is great, there's stuff happening here all the time. It's like a mecca of airports if I need to travel anywhere, like Europe's right there, or LA is that, like you're in the middle of everything happening. And like, I love traveling. I mean, all these cities. LA, I still like. I just don't want to live there.
Right. That's like, even what I say on my channel is how living in New York, we have JFK and can get anywhere.
Yeah, we also have LaGuardia though.
Superheroes.
Hola.
Hola, Spider-Man.
Hey.
¿Todo bien? ¿Y tú?
Muy bien. Todo bien aquí en Times Square, recién empezando.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Iron Man. Take care, Spidey. Iron Man. See you on the screen.
Bye.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow him on Instagram. What is it?
Spider-Man COVID.
Spider-Man COVID?
Yeah.
Oh wow. All right. Probably put my mask back on. Mucho gusto.
Gracias.
Something that I've talked about on my YouTube channel is how we have JFK, and JFK is just the easiest place to get anywhere from the country to another country.
Yeah.
You know, to get to Europe or South America or anywhere you need to get. I guess LA you get to Asia a little bit easier, but
yeah. I mean, also yes, but when it doesn't, when you can't, we also have Newark, which is like a schlep to get to. But it also, like, for international flights like that, Newark really has the other options. And then also, I mean, my go-to airport is LaGuardia. It's closest to me.
Right.
JFK is also close, but we just have options, and it's just like easy to get anywhere, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I could say so many positive things about New York. Like I could just, this whole show could be about just me talking about New York, but I'll do a separate
show for that.
Yeah. I mean, look at my sweatshirt right now. I didn't even realize I was wearing this. But.
Hello, how you doing?
It's the best getting IRL followers. You know, they see you
in real life.
They see you working in real life, and they're like, "Oh, what's your Instagram? What's your YouTube? I want to see it." And then they literally, because they see you on the streets working, and then they see the actual video. Yeah, it's like
that's how I got all my followers.
Sometimes followers is too many syllables. I just like to say flowers. A lot of flowers.
And you got 1 million flowers on TikTok and almost 500,000 flowers.
I got a decent amount of flowers now. I love flowers.
You got a bouquet.
Yeah, I got a bouquet. I like that.
Question for you. So, with YouTube, and I mean, I'm lucky that I love New York and love living here, that it also is good for business and making videos because it's very unsaturated and there's so much content. This is just a content gold mine here. But I feel like this is where I need to be to grow that. For a photographer, do you think that there's any correlation with that? Is that the same? Like, is it that there's too many photographers in LA as well, but are there too many photographers here? Or what's the market like, or people who want to move to New York for photography? What do you suggest? Do you think New York, LA?
I suggest 100% move to New York sorry, I thought there was someone behind us. 100% if you're into photography or pursuing anything of this sort, like YouTube, photography, any of these things. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, there's more people here and it's saturated, but I think it's there's more value in the fact that because there's so many people here, you could find your community here and help each other grow. But also because it's so saturated here, that's also because why there's so much opportunity here. So whereas if you live in a small town somewhere else, like maybe you're the only good photographer, creator, whatever there, but how much opportunity is there? You know, like what's the ceiling to where you can go, where you can grow? It's like here, if you're here, it's like endless. So, and yeah, like I feel very privileged to live in this city and do these things. So, and I understand like not everyone can, but if you could somehow, if you have the opportunity and you decide not to take it, I think that's the wrong decision. If you can make it happen, you should do it.
Yeah. What you said really resonated with me because when so after college, I went to college in the city. My dad lived here, but my mom lived about 45 minutes out in Long Island. And after college, I was running my clothing brand Fortune out of my mom's garage. And I kind of did it too early, but I moved to the city and I was still running the company like out of my tiny little Chinatown apartment. And my mom was like, why are you doing that? You could just stay here. We have so much room. We got 2-car garage and a house in Long Island. And I told her, Mom, a turtle can get only as big as its turtle tank. And if I want to grow, if I want to be a big giant turtle, then I need a big tank. And this is the biggest tank in the country.
I like that analogy.
We're
I
growing.
like
We're going to be a giant turtle.
I like turtles and I like that analogy. Yeah, you just can't think like that because and we all spend all this money for rent every month that literally goes, if you think of it that way, it goes down the drain. But if you're making the most of it and the city has so much to offer and so many resources. So all that money that you pay for this shoebox apartment, I mean, do we want to talk about what we pay for rent? Probably not. I mean, I'm open about it, but yeah, that's for another video. But it's ridiculous what we pay for rent here when I talk to friends that live in other parts of the country. So
what is this?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Eliminate the demon?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Have a good day.
Do you feel like New York? Sorry, I feel like if we were not in such a crazy place, that'd be easier to stay
That's what makes
focused.
this interview
I know.
fun.
I keep on being like, wait, hold on, someone's staring at me. We got another Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But do you think that New York is a lonely city, or
I think.
Do you feel alone?
Damn, we're getting deep with these questions right now.
I feel like that's a very popular.
I'm single. No.
I feel like that's a popular thing that people say about New York, that it's a lonely city. So do you feel like you feel alone at times, or do you think that since you can just hop on your bike, meet up with so many friends, that you don't feel that way? Because I don't feel that lonely.
Yeah. Overall, I don't feel lonely. I mean, there's times when every here and there, I feel feelings of I'll get sad or feel lonely, whatever. But
just give me a call, dude. I'm here for you.
Yeah. No, and I have friends. It's fine.
No, I get what you're saying.
I think
just some days that
I think I'm not lonely. I'm very happy with, very content with my life right now, and very, live life to the fullest. But at the same time, like I have bad days and I feel lonely sometimes and I get sad sometimes. And when that happens, I just accept that I'm feeling that way, and then I address it, and but I think this city, to answer your question, I think this city can be a city that you can be lonely in, like anywhere else.
Excuse me, we're trying to film our show here.
Yeah, Jesus.
Hey.
So rude.
They're mad that they're not the first guest.
Yeah, so
We'll
rude.
get FDNY on the second show.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on your situation. Just
This is why I want, either this is gonna be a horrible idea of a
That's what
show
now.
or an amazing idea.
yeah.
What is that?
I mean, but it's worth it. That's what it's all about. You got to put it out there and give it a try. And
Yeah, no, so far this has been so much fun, and I feel like it's been great diving into your mind, your business, like why you love New York and everything that makes you dream come.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'm thinking about this question more. The more I think about it, I don't know if I could really answer it because I don't have experience living anywhere else as an adult. I've lived in New York my whole adult life, so I'm not sure if like another city would feel more lonely or not. But the more I think about it, the more I'd imagine the city's less lonely because there's so many people around. But I think there's sometimes in a way, even though there's a lot of people around, you can still feel lonely sometimes. So I think it's all about like, having community and having good friends around you and, appreciating your alone time because alone time is important, but also like socialize and, be around some good people, spend time with good people. So,
I love it.
yeah.
I feel like, to add on to that, I feel like I am, like when I'm traveling, of course, like I feel so alive, but like when I'm in New York, I do feel very happy. I feel like, especially when it's warm out, that this just feels like I always relate it to a college campus where like, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna go downtown, uptown, I'm gonna meet up with Germ, I'm gonna film this, I'm gonna shoot photos here, I'm gonna get dinner with this friend.
That's why I love New York. That's
It's
the
just
lifestyle.
everything's right at your fingertips, like that. You can make it happen. All right, dude. Well, I think that just about wraps up the first episode. So how do you think we did?
I think it was fun. It was definitely
You had a
fun.
good time?
I mean, I hope this is I hope the audience doesn't think we were too all over the place, but that's kind of what happened. We got distracted so many times. There's just things happening. So
I know. So definitely leave a comment down below on the video if you guys like this setup. For me, it was definitely more fun than
Yeah.
just doing a normal interview.
yeah, I mean, it's fun. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun. It was
because
fun.
back I used to have a studio, at 368,
Right.
and I did 3 podcasts there, and I never promoted it. Like, never posted on my YouTube channel. Like, shared it on Instagram stories, but I just wasn't happy with it because it was like nothing different. It was just like in a
Yeah.
white room, and
Right.
it was kind of boring. And then when I had this idea, I was like so excited to do it, and I hope you guys like it. But if you don't, definitely appreciate the feedback. Also, I have no idea how good this audio is. If it's bad, it's all Sandy's fault. Awesome, dude. Germ, thank you so much for being the first episode.
Yes.
And we'll hope to get you back next season.
Thanks everyone for listening and watching.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.